got quite the haul for you guys today. I hope you are excited. My name is Mackenzie. If you guys are new, make sure to click the subscribe button and stick around. I just got home from Hawaii and all of these clothes for the most part came with me, and I had the chance to photograph a lot of them and style them while I was there. So if you guys are not following me on Instagram at Style by MCKENZ, make sure you do so. I will leave it linked down below so you guys can check it out, see some pics in all these cutie pieces. But today I'm going to be giving you guys the full review. I've actually worn most of these already, like out in public, and I've washed them, and some of them didn't hold up as well in the wash as I would have liked, so I'm going to be kind of giving you the scoop on that as well. So as per usual, I will leave everything linked down below, as well as give you sizing info, and I will leave my coupon code here on the screen so that you guys can save some money on your next purchase. Without further ado, let's hop right on in. All right, we're gonna start off with the white linen pieces because I got a lot of white linen specifically for this trip, because in my eyes there is nothing prettier than a white flowy dress by the beach. So I picked up quite a few pieces. The first being this little midi dress. I absolutely love a midi dress when you are barefoot on the beach at sunset, sunrise. I think the photos come out so stinking cute. So I got this. I love it. It's a little bit thicker than some of the other white linen pieces that I got, so you don't have to worry about this being see-through. Just put on nude underwear and you're good to go. The cups are double lined and they've got that little bustier cut out, so these were perfect. And then you've got self-tying straps along the top. I did go ahead and pick up a shorter version as well, and unfortunately this one did not hold up as well as I had hoped. For starters, it did have like this little fringe piece on both sides, and it actually fell off on the one side, so the top doesn't exactly fit the way that it was supposed to. It's supposed to be tied and kind of keep these cups in place. Instead, they are kind of spilling out a little bit more in this try-on. They've got adjustable straps, and then the back has buttons all down it. This shrunk up quite a bit in the wash, so now it's super short. Luckily, I am about 5'2", 5'3", so it's not super tiny on me, but I don't know, might have to wear this as a little tunic with a pair of shorts the next time I style it. So just a heads up, I would definitely recommend sizing up if you pick this up. The day that we went to the North Shore, I wore this adorable white two-piece set. I love two-piece sets because they are just an outfit all in one. You don't have to put much thought into your outfit, which is obviously ideal, especially when you are on vacation. This one is a little skirt, so it looks like a skirt in the front, but it is shorts in the back, which is awesome. I love the cutesy idea of being in a dress or a skirt, but Hawaii is definitely a shorts kind of vacation. If you're headed somewhere tropical, you just can be a little more mobile in shorts, so I enjoyed this option. White linen, like I said, double lined, so you are good to go. You can't wear a bright pink thong with your white set and be like, oh, it's see-through. Like, put on some nude underwear, and if you can still see it, then it's see-through. But this was fine. I love the little fringe detail, and then the top just looks like this, just like a standard little cami top. The straps are not adjustable, but it does zip along the back, and then you've got that little fringe detail along the edges, which I think is such a fun touch. I really enjoyed this set. If you are headed on spring break soon, this is a really cute option, especially because you can mix and match the pieces. This top with a pair of denim shorts would be a great alternative as well. Speaking of two-piece sets, I also got this green and white gingham one. I actually shot this along our balcony in the morning, and it was adorable. This one is just a standard little skirt, and this does not have any elastic in it. It's just like a regular piece of fabric. You've got a zipper along the back. I do run into issues sometimes with regular zippers, but this one actually fit me beautifully. I'm in a size small, and I have a 25-inch waist, and this was just the right size, not too big, not too small, and you've got a lot of coverage along the bottom because it is a little bit longer. And then the top just looks like this. You've got a halter style. This one does have those bustier cups to it, and then a little smocked detail along the back, and this just ties around the neck as well. I really like this top. Again, this is another piece that could look really cute with a pair of white denim shorts and a pair of sneakers. If you wanted to mix and match the two-piece sets, you kind of get 3 outfits for the price of 1. This light green dress I wore for our sunset sail on this boat, and it was so cute. Definitely recommend a pair of pants for a boat at sunset just because it's a little windy, but still nonetheless this was the cutest dress. I absolutely love this color. If you are looking for a wedding guest dress, I also think that this could be really fitting. It's got a cowl neckline and then a little crisscross along the back, and it's just a beautiful color. midi length and it's got a little slit. Very cute with a pair of sandals or even a pair of heels. I love this color. You're going to be seeing a lot of it throughout the rest of the haul. I was just clearly on a green kick when placing this order, and I'm not mad about it. I also got a lot of questions on how I was able to fit over 20 outfits and 20 swimsuits in my suitcase, and the answer is that pieces like this are so easy to fold up. So what I would do is like fold it like this, and then I will just tightly roll everything, and it folds up to about this size, which is like nothing in terms of a suitcase. So light flowy dresses like this are key. I have a couple of jersey two-piece sets from White Fox Boutique, and I love them. They are fantastic quality, and I saw that Zaful had something similar, and I wanted to try them out and see how they compare. Now, let me be real with you guys. They are nowhere near as good. The quality is definitely much higher, but for the price that you pay, you definitely get what you're paid for. It's not terrible. The orange one definitely ran a little bit bigger than the green one I got, so this was my least favorite of the two. A little bit thinner, and the elastic in the waistband is really, really stretchy. So here is that first one. I wasn't in love with the fit of this on either the top or the bottom. I would probably recommend skipping out on this altogether. The top was cute. It had a lot of potential. The problem was that it was just too long. It like didn't fit me right, and because it wasn't adjustable, there was nothing I could do about it. So I ended up pinning the top when I took a photo in it, but not my fave. However, the green one, now the green one was very, very, very flattering on me. The bottoms were definitely a little bit more fitted, and these just like, this material hugs your butt. Like when I say it hugs your butt, like it hugs your tush. I feel like I don't have a really big butt, but lately when I wear things like this, I'm convinced that I have the juiciest ass ever. Like they're so good in these pants. So I got these. They're like, again, that same elastic, and they're just so flattering. They kind of fit like yoga pants. These get really tight around the thighs, and then they flare out along the bottom, and then the top is one of these like crazy hard tops to show when you're just holding it up. There's a bunch of different ways that you can tie them, but please know that when you wear a top like this, you're like supposed to have under boob, supposed to have a little cleavage, side boob kind of action. There are many ways to style these, and none of them are going to be like conservative in any way, shape, or form. This would be a great going out set, something for a 21st birthday, little night on the town, and this color was fantastic. Okay, speaking of that orange jersey material, I did go ahead and pick up one single top in the exact same color and material, and I really liked this. It tied around the neck and then once around the waist, and it was super cute. I just love this color. This material, although like the same as the other one, was like a little bit thicker, so I found that I could get away with this without wearing a bra underneath, which was obviously ideal. Tops like this with a pair of white denim shorts are going to be perfect for your spring break vacay. I know a lot of you guys are starting to plan those, especially if you're in college, so any of these tops that I'm about to show you would work for that. The next one that I have is this little crochet one. It's got green, pink, and white, wraps around the neck and then across the front. This one definitely runs a little bit large, so if you are in between sizes, definitely go down in this just because there's a little extra material along the neckline as well. Again, very cute with a pair of white denim shorts and then a fun pop of color heel. The rest of these tops are all green because clearly I was on a green kick when placing this order. The first one that I have is this guy right here. This has ruched cups and it's got a crisscross back that laces up. I love this. This comes in a few different colors, and it was one of the most flattering tops I've put on. It really made my torso look fantastic and gives your boobs just a little bit of lift, which is obviously ideal. Any excuse to have the girls look good, I will take. And it does have adjustable straps as well. Definitely a little more cropped, but I think it is too cute. You guys see these scarf tops everywhere. I've shared dozens of them on my channel over the years. When you get it, it's literally just a tube of fabric. There are tons of different ways that you can style these. Like, you know the scene in Aquamarine where she makes the blue dress and she ties it a bunch of different ways and it can like look like all these different items? That is the definition of this top right here. There are plenty of things that you can look up on Google and you can find dozens of ways to style these. The way that I have it on in this try on is my favorite way to wear it. You kind of wrap it around the neck and then twice around the torso. Very, very cute. Again, this is a top that is meant to have a little bit of cleavage, a little bit of under boob, whatever it may be. So just know these are definitely like going out tops, not wearing to family dinner kind of tops, but I love this color. This one came in a couple of different colors as well, and the material is super, super thick, double lined, a jersey, very stretchy, so there's a lot you can do with this. On the opposite spectrum, I got this little tube of fabric that is very confusing to show. When you put it on, it's very small. Like, this looks like a bralette, but it's so cute. I love this. If you do not have boobs, I don't recommend this. If you have huge boobs, I also don't recommend this. This is like a B/C cup kind of top. Like, you need a little bit of boobs to fill it out, but too much and you'll be spilling out. Like, this really doesn't have that much coverage to it. But again, very fun, especially with a pair of like beach linen pants. I think that this could be super, super cute. Okay, and then last up for the tank tops, I got this green sweater tank. I love sweater tank tops. I have quite a few of them, and I find them to be the perfect piece to wear to dinner. Like at night when you have freshly showered, you've gotten a little bit of sun, it's not super cold outside, but it's definitely a little bit brisker. A sweater tank top with a pair of jeans is key. I wore this to get shrimp tacos and it was adorable. This one does have an open back, and then it self-ties along the back for a fun little detail. I think it adds something cutesy to the top, and like I said, I just can't get enough of this color. All right, and then I did get a couple of swimsuits. We're gonna just speed round through these. To start, my favorite of them all was this light green and white gingham one. I love this kind of bathing suit. It is hands down one of my favorite styles. You've got that underwire along the bottom to give you a little bit of support. Fits very similarly to your standard t-shirt bra, and then you have thin adjustable straps and that silver clasp along the back. Holds you in place, solid tan line, and you can actually swim in this without it falling off either. So that's what the top looks like. And then the bottoms were definitely a little bit thinner along the sides. They sit super high up along the hips, which I really like. Helps elongate the legs and slim the torso, and then a little bit cheekier along the back. Very similar to that last gingham suit, I got this blue and white checkered one. This has the exact same kind of top. The only difference is that instead of a clasp, you have a little self-tie along the back. Again, these kind of tops are perfect for pretty much every chest size, whether you have a larger chest or not. And then the bottoms that look like this, these bottoms do not have a raw hem. They actually have like a seam all along the edges. And so if you are going to be doing a little bit more activity in the water, you're going to be moving around a little bit, a swimsuit like this is going to hold you in place and just kind of be key. You don't get as much sand in your bottoms either when you have a seam like that. So definitely a little bit cheekier, but still cute. My least favorite of the swimsuits was definitely this one. It has that same underwire kind of top, and it wants to be good. Like, it's almost exactly the same as the other ones, except it has these thin straps that like move along this back band. So it's not very secure, kind of hard to keep in place, and just overall not very flattering when it's with the bottoms. I don't know what it is about it. I'm also just not in love with the blue and white in person. I don't know. So 2 thumbs down for this. Sorry guys. The bottoms are a little bit thicker, and I just felt like they hit me at a very weird spot. Like, it made my stomach look not like it does in person. Like, I don't even know, just not a fan. Next swimsuit was this little blue and white floral guy. I used to love swimsuits like this when I was in high school. I wore them all the time. Just that like straight across kind of fabric, and then these silver little ring details right there, thin adjustable straps, and then a little clasp along the back. These are very good swimsuits if you are going to be around your family, just because they have a little bit more coverage along the top. They really stay in place, and if you've gotten a little too much sun along your boobs, I always wear a top like this because it kind of covers up that area. So this one's cutesy, and then the bottoms look like this. They are a little bit lower than some of the other swimsuit bottoms. They don't sit super high up on the hips, and they definitely have a little bit more coverage. Still a cheeky bottom, but a little bit more happening back there. And the white was not see-through, double lined, which is ideal because nobody wants a see-through swimsuit. All right, next bathing suit, a little bit out of my comfort zone. Don't have any bottoms like this, and that's saying a lot because I have a lot of freaking swimsuits, guys, and I have nothing like this. Okay, this is what the back of these bottoms look like. They have this like little ring and then this cutout, kind of scandalous, like kind of gives me like, I don't know, like it kind of reminds me of like a gymnastics uniform, like a leotard, but leotards don't look like that. I don't know, it's just different. Okay, like maybe lingerie, I don't know. Okay, but I like the color combo a lot. The colors are a lot of fun. As you can see, this is very tiny coverage in the back, and it's very thin on your coochie in the front, so not a lot of coverage around the bottoms at all. And honestly, same for the top. This literally looks like it could be an eye mask. Look at this. Like, it's like an eye mask is what this is. A straight across piece of fabric. You've got a self-tie along the neck and then one along the back. I repeat, I do not recommend these tops if you have big boobs, even if you have average size boobs. If you do not have boobs, these are great because they cover what you have. If you don't, they're just like they don't do anything for you. It's not that like this didn't cover my boobs, it just does nothing for me. It's not very flattering, but I do love, love, love those colors. All right, and then last but not least, I got this little yellow bathing suit, and this one has your standard triangle kind of top. You've got paisley print on one side, and then you've got a solid yellow on the other side. Self-tie along the back, adjustable straps. Cutesy, fun. You can cinch the cups up a little bit to make it a little more cleavage if you want. And then the bottoms actually come with 2 pairs of bottoms. So it does come with a pair of string bottoms. These self-tie along the sides, obviously, and they have just about the exact same amount of coverage as the regular bottoms. I personally prefer regular bottoms like this that don't have self-ties. These just sit higher up on the hips. They're definitely a little bit cheekier, but these bottoms are so flattering on me, and what I like about them is that they give you like a basic tan line. When I wear string bottoms, I get that like weird, like I can never keep my bathing suit in the same spot, so I don't get a tan line, and personally I like a tan line. The other issue with them is I really like to swim in the water, and self-tying bottoms just don't feel as secure. Of course, you're gonna wanna put them in a knot and then in a bow, just so you have a backup plan. But even then, it's just like, I'd rather be in this kind of bottom if I could. But I do like that they give you both so that you have options. So that was a nice little touch. All right, you guys, that is everything from today's Zaful haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are headed somewhere on spring break, please comment down below. I am very curious if any of you guys are either living somewhere where it's warm or are headed somewhere where it's warm, just as I kind of plan out my content for the next couple of weeks/months. So I had a wonderful time in Hawaii, and I'm really glad that I got to wear some cute clothes while doing it. Stay tuned for more hauls. Like I said, I will leave my coupon code down below, and I will leave links to everything so that you guys can shop this haul. Love you guys, and I will talk to you very, very soon.